Okay. So you're joining me
Yep.
on the second installment of Roll Film Talks. Sweet. So again, this is something that we had talked about very briefly about, just like talking about anything on the channel. The way to expand and grow the channel a little bit. Which actually is a good start to the topic at hand, Road Film Productions overall, and our second channel that nobody really knows about, To Joja. And if I sound really tired, it's because I am.
Yeah.
This is the second time I'm doing this, and I sound absolutely zonked.
Right.
So, God, where do we begin?
I don't know.
Well, let's go back to 1988, where Anthem was born.
88. 88.
88.
You trying to up my age by 10 years?
Yes.
Don't do that. No.
Now everybody knows how old you are. Perfect.
I'm 57 now.
58.
Yeah.
So yeah, let's go back. I think it started in 2009. 9 or 10.
It's 7 years, right?
I think it's been 7 years.
Okay.
2010.
All right.
So, initially, Roll Film was not going to be a reaction channel.
Right.
It was going to be a channel dedicated towards sketch comedy and special effects and stuff like that. Like when it was really popular. When you had channels like Rocket Jump and Corridor Digital, and there were like a few other channels out there that were doing their thing. And it quickly changed the moment I filmed the reaction, and you can find it. It's still on the channel. A SpongeBob YouTube poop reaction, and for some reason it was just so cool to watch us just like watching this stupid video, right?
Yeah.
So in between it, we did like little things here and there, and then this is when we were all together. We got in one room, and we watched D6 angry at Starbucks.
Is it Starbucks?
Mm-hmm. And I think that was the catalyst to this becoming a reaction channel, because as soon as we did that, within, I think it was like the first day, we had like 100 views. Like, that's crazy. Especially at the time for a channel that was so new. And then people started requesting that we watch more and more and more. And then that's what led to like Toys R Us. And then we got like KFC under our belt and this, that, and the other. And it became like a reaction channel solely dedicated to D6. Right? And, so it's like, from the early stages, it's been cool. It was 4, then it was 3, now it's down to 2. It's down to core 2, and we'll talk about the other 2 later. And then like everything shifted, I think, the moment you joined on, because like, it wasn't just D6 anymore. It was like Angry Grandpa,
YouTube Poops, Angry
YouTube
Grandpa,
Poops.
the Joey's, not Joey, the what am I trying to say?
Was it like another?
The angry Psycho Dad. The
Psycho series.
Yeah, that's what I was trying to say. Which I'm not watching anymore.
No.
Don't.
That is
not giving him any time of the day anymore.
No, that is over.
But yeah, it was those type of videos, and it was just different categories, different genres of videos, different things like that,
Yeah.
That just raged in various things, like how like emotional they were, how unemotional they were, how funny they were, how not funny they were. We were there to react to all of it.
Oh yeah,
really.
Oh yeah, there from day one.
Yeah,
it's just that everything was overshadowed by D6, so everybody just wanted to see like let's react to D6.
Because that's where it all started, really.
Yeah, which is cool. Yeah. I mean, the channel starts with something, and
I understand
that's where it started. Yeah. So, but it's definitely expanded into something like
it's like just of its own and on its own.
Yeah. I'm actually really glad of where the channel stands now, because honestly, this channel could have been so dead. Just leave it on the side and we talk about it briefly.
Now we have over 1,000 subscribers.
It's
not as dead.
No, I mean with our core, even though it's not as big as other YouTubers, it's still our core.
Yeah, it's still good. Appreciate every comment, every subscription we get.
Absolutely, so I love it. That's why I come back. It's like it's both a hobby and like a joy.
And a joy.
Yeah, I love it. I absolutely love it, especially when like people get really excited and like. And just start requesting reactions over and over again. Yeah. That shows that they're there.
Yeah.
We're
listening.
Oh, yeah.
Definitely.
For sure. So, so let me go back. Let's talk about, like, early days when we were going to do, like, sketch comedy and stuff like that. So, there might be a few videos on the channel. I can't remember if they are. But, again, it was going to be a lot of, like, original stuff. And I remember I was so dedicated to having, like, this series of just videos. I mean, just, like, up until now, where it would be, like, the three of us, and we want to get you on board somehow. Where we would just do, like, stupid, silly videos, right? And I don't know when that. I know the reaction stuff that came up, but I don't know when that specifically changed. When we said like, let's stop, let's just do these reactions, and then it kind of morphed into something else. But at the time, like there was just this feeling that it wasn't going to be like that.
Yeah.
It was just going to be for reactions. So that's when To Georgia started. And To Georgia is it's the stupidest thing ever. So it's my first name, my first name's letter, Darrell's first name's letter, Jamal's first name's letter. To Georgia. Just
really?
Yeah.
It's dumb.
Yeah, it's stupid. It's very stupid. But that channel was going to be for the shorts and stuff, which is still up. You guys can go see it. If you type into Georgia on YouTube, it's still up. So that was going to be the sketch comedy channel, and that's really like the sister to Roll Film. And like immediately we just stopped. we stopped. It's a lot. It's a lot to try to be funny and creative all at the same time and working like special effects and stuff like that.
Right.
Didn't work. Did not work. Nope. So that totally just debunked everything, and kind of leads into another thing on the channel that nobody got to see. Thank God. A short film that was like 18 minutes long. Nobody got to see it. It was a live action animated flick that was about three guys that get transported into like this digital world and have to fight off this you know what I'm talking about? Yeah. They fight up this evil villain inside.
It's like a Power Rangers
ninja
what am I trying to say? Minecraft.
Yeah.
Kind of thing. It was weird, but I liked it though.
At
the time, I liked it.
Yeah, it's aged.
Yeah,
it's aged horribly. Maybe I'll put up a clip when I edit this. But oh man, that broke me. That broke me severely because I remember this was the four of us doing this too. And quickly did I realize that this was just going to be something that I know I'm not going to be able to do 24/7 because the animation was hard, the writing was hard, Darrell was hard. So it totally debunked.
Yeah.
Let's talk about that because I remember like I pulled you to the side. I was just like, "Hey, do you mind if we do this character real quick?" Called Lenny. And I gotta say, Lenny was the best thing out of that whole thing. I think I still have video, like outtakes.
Oh no.
Yeah, it's like just like the purest of outtakes of Lenny, just like spitballing, just randomness. I don't even know what the script was about. What was it? It was like something strange. I just shoved Lenny in there because I was just like, you know what? Yeah. There's a red one, there's a blue one, there's a green one,
and then there's Lenny.
And then there's Lenny.
Yeah.
I remember what it was. It was Lenny ate. There was like a subplot in this little flick that Lenny came over and took a pizza from the house.
Was it? Wait a second. Was it that voiceover that I did?
Yeah.
With that weird voice?
Yeah.
Oh my god. I remember that.
That wasn't actually you. Because I couldn't get you.
Uh-huh.
So, like, to play it off, I was just like, you answered, and it messed up, like, your vocal display or whatever, and that's, like, my horrible audio dubbing.
No, that's fine.
Oh, God. I cannot believe I did that.
Yeah.
I have to apologize for that.
It's fine.
Yeah. Oh,
it's completely fine.
That was an experience. That was 2 years.
Right.
Because I remember I had just left college, and I was just like, you know what, we're going to do something independent. And that was the thing, and never again.
Right.
Never again. So that brings us to now. Where are we at now? What are we going to do in the future? Who freaking knows?
Right, who knows at this point?
Yeah. Because, I mean, yeah, we could still do reactions or whatever, right?
Yeah.
But, this is something new that we bring to the channel, where we just talk. You know, we talk to the people who stick around and want to get to know us a little more how this all started.
Let me give you guys a little bit of feedback on our personal stories, I guess, and how the channel has come to be and where it will go. Mm-hmm. So, we aim to make it evolve a little bit, which I think I might do on my channel at one point.
Which you should subscribe to. It's That One Rapper Gamer. Right?
Yeah.
DAT, That One Rapper Gamer.
That One Rapper Gamer. Which I am trying to, a little personal, I don't know, stories I guess, but I'm trying to expand on that. I don't have a lot of subscribers because I haven't done a lot on my channel, to be honest. The motivation just kind of came and went. But I think the motivation is back now. I am trying to get more equipment, more, running smoother software, things like that.
Yeah.
I'm just trying to expand.
Yeah.
And perfect or better my craft. In a lot of areas too, and I do want to focus on quality. It was just like I did put out a lot of things from time to time that just didn't. I really wasn't satisfied with, or it just didn't really look right, and I thought was low in quality. Like some of the, I do a lot of Let's Play videos, and I had a lot of Let's Play videos up, but I took them down because I want to start over again.
Yeah.
And I want to make them, I want to be able to like them. And it's like, once I know that I like it, it's like, okay, I'll put it up, and I'll keep it on there because I know it's good, and it'll look good for a long period of time. Like, if it just didn't look good at that point in time, I really didn't like it. So I'm starting over some Let's Plays, or one Let's Play specifically. I've only done one.
Which you just finished?
Yeah. We just finished recording. I'm gonna do, like, my music for once was like, I was recording on a phone and reading off of, like, sheet music or just a piece of paper, and if I couldn't, like, memorize my lyrics, like, I would do that, and I would record off of a phone with another device playing the music in the background. Now I'm able to actually go into a studio and, make it high quality, which is something I'm really trying to emphasize and trying to strive for, because I want it, because I want to love it, and I want other people to love it too.
Yeah.
And quality is one thing I'm really striving for.
Yeah.
So I'm trying to better my music, my videos in general, and I'm trying to experiment with some new things. I want to do skits, and I'm definitely going to do more reactions, just like on this channel.
Yeah.
I think this channel has made me want to do more reactions.
That's what I was going to ask. Like, has this channel, like, kind of change the look on what you could do with your channel?
Yeah, in some ways. So I'm like, I know a lot of people like to look at reactions. For one reason or another, just like if somebody's funny and they're like, I want to see what he says, what he thinks, or like how he's going to react to it, or if it's something insightful, like I wonder what he's going to say to this, that, and the third, you know. And I kind of want to provide that. I want to be spontaneous in my reactions. I want to have like different types of, you know, reactions toward different things, whether it's something new, something old, something in pop culture, something in gaming, something in music, whatever it may be.
Right.
And I want to give some insightful opinions and thoughts on it. You know, I don't just want to kind of be one-dimensional, because I have seen like YouTubers who have hit it big, but outside of just like maybe laughing at a video or reacting to it, they don't really give much. I want to try to, you know, give just a little bit more, give 110%, because again, quality is something I do strive now on my channel to do.
That's something that is a really good point, because that's how like initially Roll Film was. It's just like, you know, people would recommend the videos and stuff like that, but like one of the faults that I've noticed is that we were so focused on trying to laugh at the video, and then at the end just say, "Oh, that was funny."
Yeah.
You know, but now we were given like so much more perspective on the video, you know,
right.
like coming at it from different angles.
Trying to be smart about it, I guess.
Yeah. Because it's, I don't know, it's not really like a learning curve, but it's like, you know, you want to share your experience. You know, you want to tell people, you know, what you saw, and maybe you saw it too.
Yeah.
This, that, and the other. So, I think that's probably one good thing about this, though, the channel itself, because I'm glad that it's kind of like rubbed off and gotten into your channel, because it sounds like it's going to be like much bigger
eventually.
But
eventually,
just for the channel alone, you know, from 2010 to now, it's just the evolution of how we can better ourselves with this channel and stuff like that.
And again, like quality over quantity.
Yeah,
because I did put out a whole lot of I've put out a whole lot of things again that I just didn't like, just for the sake of just having something up there. But now I look back and I'm like, this doesn't sound good, or this doesn't look good, or this could have been edited differently, or you know, this could have been projected a different way. That, you know, I just look at it differently now. It's like I have to put out something that's, you know, that's good, that's rewatchable, something that people would recommend. You know, at the same time, it's not just like you know, like a quick reaction video. Yeah. You know, something that will last, something that will stick with people. So I'm, you know, as I get older and as I progress through YouTube and through this whole editing process and trying to enjoy editing YouTube videos, you know, as I go through it, I try to enjoy more of it, and I try to learn from it. In many ways, you know, that quality really is something to think about. Right. You know,
I think YouTube teaches that very well too. It's just like, it's progression. Right. You know, you can always see where you came from, and then you can always see where you're going to wind up, and how you can better your experience on here on YouTube, and you know, make better content and whatever. So that's one thing about YouTube, is like you can it helps you evolve. It helps you evolve creatively, you know, and you was to say something about like you know, he had like old ideas that weren't polished, but now you can look at it from a different perspective and shape it and retool it and make it look like something brand new and funny and exciting. I think that's something that's really cool too. It's just like you can take something that didn't work in the first place, or didn't work in the first place, and then take it, revamp it, make it something new, something that people can enjoy, and people can see where you're coming from, and that's something that I think people need to do more often.
Right. I look at because I look at a lot of other YouTubers too. I'll just put some names out there like Etika, Relax, even like Alpha. I look at them and I'm like they have some really high quality videos, and like for instance Etika, he went from, you know, putting out video after video after video, you know, about whatever, and it was just him, like, with a black, like, I remember back when he reacted to Mewtwo, and it was huge, you know, only solely for the reaction and, like, what he had to say after at the end of it and everything, and, like, how it just exploded to the point where even Sakurai retweeted it, which was pretty cool, and then I think he follows him on Twitter now.
That's cool.
But it was big, like, that video was huge, but then he was like, no, I can do better.
Right.
You know, so he went from, like, recording in this rinky-dink room to moving to another place to moving to his own place. Right. You know, and then, like, he has this huge setup. He has, like, you know, like, this great setup. He has this nice background. He has these well-edited videos, these segments, these cutouts and things like that. I think it Relax, and, like, his videos are really nice. They're really crisp. He uses different types of software from Adobe to whatever he may use. And, you know, the editing is there. The time, the motivation, the energy is there. You can tell. You know, same thing with Alpharad. Like, he strives to be a great content creator. He puts up, you know, and it's like they say, like, they'll, like, he went, like, Etika, he went from just putting up whatever. Like, if there was, like, something newsworthy, he put it up just to say, like, oh, this happened. And now it's like he'll say, oh, no, okay, I know I'm late to the game, but I want to make sure that this video, you know, is this, that, and the third, so that would meet my expectations and things like that. He's even said that before. Like he'll be gone for, like, a week, 2 weeks, a month, then come back and be like, I was trying to, you know, get this new thing going so that way my videos could look better. He's said that before. Right. Relax has come out and said, like, you know, he's in college and he's a, you know, full-time student, but he tries to make sure that his videos, like, I think he said he'll spend like 30 to 40 minutes just editing one video, because his videos are huge. Like, they're in-depth videos with in-depth and with animations and edits and things like that. So the passion is there, you know, to make better quality videos. And then Alpharad, like, his videos are just amazing on their own as well, no matter how big or small they are, you know, and they'll put it out whenever, because they realize that it's not how many videos you put out, because you can just put out as many videos as you want. They could look kind of subpar, but it's that creative flow, motivation, and that thing that you have that nobody else has. Like, I'll look at Alpharad's and Etika's and Relax's videos, and I can get something different out of all three of them that I can't get from anybody else. And I really do like watching their videos, just sitting there and watching them, because and they kind of inspire me in a way, personally, through their stories and through their videos and their works of arts as well. And it kind of makes me think, like, okay, I could probably try to find, you know, my niche, or my, you know, the
your
thing,
calling,
you know, that I have that I can just share on YouTube and make my videos even better. Yeah. So I don't know. That's just kind of like my outlook at it. From, you know,
I make it even better. You know what? Honestly, you were talking about quantity over quality. Even though they have a lot of videos every single day, Game Grumps, constantly evolves like every single year.
Game Grumps is a little different though.
Like, yeah, I mean, they seem to, even though it's very more subdued. Like, you don't realize how far they come. Like, in 2012, they started from a microphone in front of a couch playing video games to, like, now they're in this huge office lit up with lights and stuff like that. You know?
Disclaimer: I haven't actually seen that video yet.
Oh, you haven't? Okay.
I will watch it though. I know what you're talking about. I haven't watched it yet. And I keep thinking about it from time to time. Whatever. But, like, the thing about them is that, like, they aren't necessarily a one-man band.
That's true.
Like, Alpharad, Etika, and Relax are doing their things on their own. They don't have as many subscribers, though. That's the thing. But, like, you know, and they've probably been out for, like, Etika's been out for, like, a long time. I
think as long as the Grumps. Longer, right?
Probably longer. But then, you know, back then he was, like, he was a rapper. He went by the name Iceman Etika. It was funny, whatever. But, besides that shameless subplot, like, Game Grumps, you know, even then, like, Aaron, Egoraptor has been Egoraptor since forever.
Right.
You know, JonTron, before, you know, he went to do his own thing, or when he was doing his own thing, and before he went to Game Grumps, he was doing his own thing for a long time.
Yeah.
And Dan was just kind of like striving to get up and out of, you know, whatever rut he was in.
Yeah.
You know, making his own bands, getting his own music out there, and then eventually making it number one on different charts and things like that, and ending up on Game Grumps.
Right. So even individually in Game Grumps, everybody has their position where they're growing and prospering.
Right. I find it funny though how, like, I think Game Grumps has more subscribers on their channel than they do on their own individual channels.
That is
think about it.
That's very
right.
funny.
I think Rubber Ninja. I don't know how many subscribers he has.
It's not more than Grumps though.
Is it even close to 1 million?
It's like no. I think if it's not at 1 million, it's at least like 900,000.
Okay.
At least.
I don't even know where Egoraptor stands at. I think
he's at 1 million. I think Ninja Sex Party's
at like. Are they at 1 million?
Yeah.
Okay.
I think the closest one is actually JonTron.
Oh yeah, JonTron has like 3
subscribers.
Yeah, he's being an ex.
Yeah.
Yeah, being an ex-grump and everything. But I'm just like
being an ex-YouTuber.
Whatever. But but yeah, it's like when you have a group of people like that together, it shows like, you know, you have that creativity by itself. It's great. You know, but when you put it together, you can become a big driving force to be reckoned with.
You can be a powerhouse, a serious powerhouse.
Yeah, but at the same time, it's like if your comedy or if whatever you do gets stale over time, because there have been points in times where Game Grumps to me have been like, they've been on a ball or like they've been on a roll, but then at the same time, it's like, oh, the comedy's getting a little, you know,
stale. You've heard this before,
like predictable, like Dan will say something, it's funny, Aaron will then respond with this, and then Dan will say, yeah, okay, you know.
Yeah.
And then, you know, you get a little feel for it. And then, or sometimes they'll put out a series that's frustrating to watch, or you just don't feel like, you know, like watching because you don't have an attachment to it.
Yeah.
So there's little things and nuances like that. But again, at the same time, they have a team of people. And it's like they're more focused and more invested in together. You know, they have different shows. They show up at different panels, different events.
Yeah.
They put up an episode every day. It's not like Ninja Sex Party's putting up a song every day. You know,
right?
They
or Grabs is putting up a new animation every single day.
What was the last animation he ever did?
Oh god, that was like years ago.
Right.
Like
exactly.
2013.
Yeah, because he's put in more time in Game Grumps than he has in even his own thing, because he knows that there's profit in Game Grumps. He knows that there's something that they can do, and that there's a team building in there. You know, so it's just amazing what kind of achievements can be put out when you come together and put a show like that.
Yeah.
You know, as opposed to just doing it by yourself.
Yeah. Yeah. Teamwork.
Yeah, teamwork
is keyword there.
Right.
Yeah.
So,
speaking of teamwork. Let's talk about Jarrell and Jamar, because people have been asking where that they.
Oh yeah, the other two heads in the intro.
Yeah.
They're dead.
They went to go rescue some Siamese children off a cliff in Slovakia, and they fell into a wishing well and landed up in Narnia, but they got killed by a.
They went to go stop the sex traffickers in the Somalian war in the Afghanistan country of Nirvana. So, with that being said, we may or may not see them ever again.
Yeah.
Because that's a huge risk to take.
Yeah. They put their lives on the line for that.
Yes.
You know.
Right.
So the reality is, they've just kind of
drifted off and did their own thing.
Now, I'm just saying this because I feel like they could come back. They're not completely gone from the channel. If they ever want to come back, they can come back.
They're not here, but they're just gone.
Yeah. So they're MIA.
Yeah.
So right now it's currently just the two of us. Yeah. Even though I've always had ideas that this channel could expand a little bit. We could grump it out, you know.
Yeah.
Where we have like a division from like different parts of the world, state, country. Like an East Coast division and a West Coast division or something like that, where because we meet each other every so often. We can't do this like every single day.
Right.
Maybe there's a duo out there, or maybe a trio, that can contribute to your channel. Put up reactions more often than we could.
Right.
Always a thought.
Yeah.
It's like the progression of the channel. You
can look for more people to help recruit and things like that.
Yeah.
I mean, there's always there's like a thing that I've learned about like trying to do something you love to do, or trying to do something you want to do in life.
Mm-hmm.
There's always going to be somebody else who has similar interests and similar talents and similar, patterns that you follow, that you want to do in life, So, you'll find somebody who likes doing the things that you do, and then you can build off of that and come together and make something, wonderful out of that.
Right.
It doesn't always have to be something, money focused or something that, where the big jobs are at, Somebody's always interested in something. So you'll find somebody with the same interests as you, and then, eventually you can make something huge. I look at Game Grumps as a good example of that.
Oh yeah.
I look at maybe even like Peanut Butter and PP and Jeff.
Yeah.
The collab with them and everything.
Yeah.
Look at the Runaway Guys.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
For sure.
Just a few examples. Just some great YouTubers out there that do amazing things, amazing content, and share the same interests, and just kill it at every level.
Right. Even when you see like gamers, like if you see like Jacksepticeye and Markiplier team up to do a video or something like that, that's exciting because they both have the same passion and they can both bounce off each other with different ideas and stuff like that. So that's what this platform should really be about. It should be a place where you can share your ideas and you can express your ideas and you can collaborate with your ideas and make it bigger and better, and maybe even see things that you didn't see before. So that's the upside of YouTube, man. I already talked about the downside of YouTube in another video, which, thank you, by the way, for the many dislikes. I appreciate that.
Oh, yeah. Are you talking about that video where we put out the Angry Grandpa Eats the whatever?
Well, we can talk about that, too, but it was the former Road Film Talks where I talked about a certain YouTuber and why she's important to YouTube,
Oh, okay.
She's like a shining example
I haven't looked at it yet.
Okay.
But, okay.
Just as good. But we've had maybe 2 videos where it's been like severely just like the one I'm thinking about right now is when the Psycho series was still happening, and there was like this bombardment of Jesse's fan base coming to the channel, right? Solely because I said, "Can I call this stage now?" So like, even then, I was like, "Okay, something's up," right? And the dislike ratio definitely outweighs the like ratio. So much so that some kid said, "We should delete the channel. It's cancer."
Yes. Yeah. Look.
I mean, like what you like, right? But you
that,
can't just work in something that venomous. You know what I mean?
To that I say, no, you're cancer. I'm sorry. No, I don't know. Like
that's a little too far.
Yeah,
it's like that's really severe for.
I don't know. If I were to dwell on every dislike YouTube comment that there was that was negative, I wouldn't get anywhere.
Yeah.
Then again, I haven't got any bad YouTube comments because my channel is very small and a lot of selective people that I know within my group watch it.
Yeah.
But say, if it does expand and then more people see it and I get a little bit more, popularized, I guess you could say, for lack of a better term.
Yeah.
There will be, more constructive comments and more unconstructive comments that I will take in and then spew out with either reason, logic, or ignorance. Right. Depending on what it is.
And many times you can just counteract that spitefulness with kindness. You know what I mean? Like the other, like the one that we did with Angry Grandpa trying the mac and Cheetos.
Oh yeah.
you know, there was one guy who really got into his feelings. He wasn't talking about the content. It was more so about us, like, our appearance on the channel. You know, it's not constructive. You know, like, if it's constructive, we'll like, hear you out. But if it's just like, you know, look at this one, effing ugly, whatever. You know what I mean? What can you gain from that? What commentary are you providing? You know what I mean?
Right.
So
yeah.
This channel has hit his low marks.
Right.
Twice. Just twice, though.
Yeah.
Not bad. So
I just think for all the wholesome within the, as people say, cancer.
Yeah.
So
yeah,
all the wholesomeness.
This channel has got some good marks, though. I'd say the best one is that D6 actually commented on the channel.
You did?
Yeah.
Oh.
It was way back when we did the Black Man Angry at Facebook reaction.
Oh, really?
Yeah, and you said, I've been watching your videos with me. I was like, oh,
hey,
that's what's up.
Okay. All right.
That's what's up.
You know, I need to get the... Why don't I have the username and password to this channel yet?
I don't know. I thought I gave it to you.
No.
Because I was just like, you know, if you ever want to upload stuff onto the channel.
Because I have to send you stuff, and then that's a pain.
No.
Yeah, don't worry about that. I'll get it. I'll get that later.
Let me just send you the username and password right here on this podcast, if you will. It's at, and then the password's so
great.
Yeah.
All right.
But yeah, so
all right.
So all in all, this has been a learning experience. This whole. Just this channel with 1,200 subscribers, right? Who ask us to react to the video that they think we'll like. You know, no matter how cringy it may be, how funny it may be, you know, people come to the channel to see us,
right? You
know, because you know they care about what we do, and we care just enough to give them that, you know. And I gotta say, like, I keep coming back to this channel happier and happier, knowing that there are more people out there who are, like, coming in and wanting to see what we do and you know, enjoying our content and stuff like that. So, this channel's not going anywhere.
Nope.
Nowhere anytime soon. So, you know, if you guys have stuff that you might like, you know, send it. You can message us anytime you want to.
Anytime.
We love comments, no matter how good or bad they might be.
Right, no matter how stupid they may get now.
Right. How fueled with cancer they are.
Right. No matter how dumb you are.
You know.
We love you.
We love you guys.
We love you guys.